Okay. Um, I don't. I feel like I just want to talk about things. I just right now I don't have much of an idea of what it is I want to talk about. All I have is feelings, and I I don't know. I'm just hoping that recording is at least gonna get me someplace better, even if I don't make a video about this. Um, Maybe I shouldn't even force myself to talk. Give me some room to think, but also feel. I just had, I guess, a couple of weird experiences. I was laying down because I kind of just wasn't feeling motivated to do anything, and it's past my bedtime anyway, so might as well try and lay down for an hour. But I lay down for more than that, but I had a couple mini dreams. And they're mini dreams because I woke up after them, and I definitely was not asleep for that long. But when I lay down, I kind of start out, I want to say evil, but that alone does not describe it. Like, just showing how maddening everything is, twisting everything into being bad, even like saying that, trying to um having good first impressions is an act of fucking manipulation, because I'm trying to manipulate how the other person sees me by only showing my best or some shit like that. And that fucking makes sense to me. That lot that even if our intentions aren't manipulating the other person, it's basically a form of manipulation. And that just fucking breaks me a little bit. And this is how I am sometimes, just fucking using logic to twist things around in maddening, absurd ways, and just hating it. Hating the fact that reality can be twisted like that. A twist of perspective, because there are pros and cons to everything, and so having a positive or negative outlook can be both at the same time logical, and you can just make things fucking absurd, because sometimes things are just fucking absurd, like fucking fire. What you do to put out water? Not all fire. Put that shit on a grease fire, and guess what happens? You make it worse. Yep. Isn't that fucking morbidly hilarious? First dream I had, most of the dreams don't make sense, and I'm not going to attempt to make them make sense. I'm not even going to attempt to, like, tell them as if they're, like, stories, because I don't even know about the stories. There was some, like, person trying to attack me with fire that I apparently made, and I'm like, oh shit. But I wasn't too fucking worried about dying from fire. Because the fire didn't fucking hurt that bad for some reason. Just makes me think of like being shot with fire in fucking Minecraft. But apparently I was supposed to meet someone, and they like betrayed me. I don't want to get in details about that, but that just made me feel like ugh when I woke up out of it. But like, okay, I'm jumping the gun actually. I'm jumping the gun because that that dream thing came after. Like, I felt like shit because I was twisting everything to be fucking negative. And getting fucking angry from my thoughts and fantasies and shit, and then I was like, I realized that my brain wasn't really being all that logical or something. Like there was a bunch of fucking randomness in there, and I was like, this is not something we should be thinking about when we can't fucking control our thoughts or something. Because when you're like tired and laying down, mostly in dreams, a bunch of random shit just pops up for no reason. And that's what was happening. So I was like, you know what? We're not even going to think about how fucking reality is because of fucking the absurdity and just the fucking chaos. So fuck it. I'm just gonna let my brain fucking go through its random bullshit until it's done, and it wasn't done. It's probably not done now, but after I decided to do that, it's when I actually fucking fell asleep and had a fucking dream. And when I woke up, I was like, yeah, why is it still not done? Fucking, why is my brain still not done with just the random bullshit That's just subconsciously happening, I assume. Then after that, I had another mini dream, and that one was a bit better. The first one, I didn't feel like devastated or anything. Because I guess the person who like betrayed my feelings, I guess. I didn't know them that well basically, and just it wasn't like it's weird. It was just like I'm supposed to meet them someplace and I don't remember why. Like there was like something like we were supposed to be teleported to another world or some shit, and we were supposed to meet up somewhere, and then adventure or something's supposed to happen. I don't know. Um, but yeah, it didn't really get me all that down. It's just a minor ugh, I guess. But the next dream, it was more happy. Where me and my mother was over at my dad's place in another city. And he was doing well, like he was in the past, but I didn't realize, in the dream that he's supposed to be not good in health. But it was still nice to be around him. Then I remember is like somehow he like took us to the store or something and like brought us home. And so I was home with my mother, which I don't live with her anymore, but I guess in this dream I was like a kid, some teenager, I guess. Yeah, my age, like I didn't think about my age because nobody thinks about their age really when they're just doing shit. But yeah, I was just watching YouTube on my phone or something in the dream while I was like some kind of teenager. And then it got to like a good part or whatever, like talking about some like analyzing some random video game that doesn't exist. And I paused it and I realized, oh, we're in a car now. What's happening? And apparently some neighbor was taking us back to my dad's. So, because like apparently it was early in the day, I was like, huh, we're home instead of still at my dad's. And so I was kind of sad about that, but now I just happen to find myself in a vehicle, both of us in a vehicle, neighbor taking us to go back. I remember thinking that, like, appreciating that because if it wasn't for that, then, we wouldn't be going back to see him. I miss him and want to spend time with him, but getting transportation, you know, like there's costs to that. Yeah, there's monetary costs, but just time. You know, like I wasn't thinking this in a dream because that's why I woke up and I'm just hold on. Okay, I was overheating and I had to take care of that. When it comes to the real world, there's time. I don't bug neighbors or people take me to see my dad because they have their own lives and responsibilities, just like me. And if I were to go by myself from with like bus or something, then I will have to time it for basically a specific window. In order to, and I have to worry about that time, make sure that, you know, I'm picked up at the right time, dropped off at the right time, picked up again. Gotta keep track of the time, because my ride isn't exactly guaranteed. And also, if I was able to go over there by myself, like to hang out, like I need to make sure that my needs are taken care of, make sure that like I have something to eat if I need it. There's the dream was nice, but also almost seems fucking cruel because it seemed like it was fucking better than reality, you know? I ain't have to worry about that shit. Fucking, I was just doing something and then suddenly I'm in a car heading back. I didn't even have to get ready, you know? I didn't have to make sure I was ready for the ride back. I was just somehow unconsciously, like I was somehow not not aware that we were just heading back. And so it was a pleasant surprise. Good things cost things, though. most of the times when I hate being alive and hate the universe, it's because I'm just stressed out from it. I'm stressed out and fucking angry because things aren't going smoothly. I'd want it, and that's pretty painful for me. And anger comes from wanting to protect yourself from pain. But right now, I hate being alive and I hate reality because I'm just feeling kind of sad about it. I'm sad because good things cost things, because it seems like there's always some kind of catch. Like there are negative and bad things to everything. There's a cost to everything. So of course everything's going to have a catch. Making some good food might cost a bunch of dishes, pots and pans and plates that'll need washed later. And I don't know. I was able to feel good because of that dream. And I could always I can always lose control of myself in the negatives because they're always there. Hell, like I've also lost control of myself in the positives, you know? It's called indulgence. And the reason why I have a bad relationship with indulgence is because when I indulge myself in some things for too long, then the negatives of it pile up. I neglect myself, and that makes shit worse. It hurts. It hurts. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna look at some notifications. I don't know if I've got my feelings out yet. I feel a little lighter, but just to put a little context, recently, sometime in the last 3 months, I don't remember when, I believe I learned that well, I don't know if I can describe how it works completely. It's kind of something that I like build up onto, but I need to feel my pain, kind of. Um, my anger and lashing out at myself and everything that causes me pain is, well, kind of obviously because I want to protect myself from pain, but that ends up hurting people. I have to let myself, which it's easier said than done, of course, but I have to let myself feel my pain sometimes and accept it, which makes me feel sad, which I think is natural. I gotta feel the things that make me feel sad and shit in order to get them out of me. Because it makes sense that if I don't feel them and just bottle them up, then I'm just carrying them all the time. Not allowing myself to feel them and shit. So I guess this is a good exercise for me to let myself feel my feelings. It makes sense for me to be scared of my negativity to go out of control. And I don't know. I'm also a bit scared of talking about it because I know that my negative thoughts and feelings can influence others and make them feel negative. And if there are some negative thoughts that we are not ready for or something, which makes sense. We only have like 100 years to live, and we're not going to experience everything, good or bad. We're going to experience some things that are good and bad, but not all of it. So no way that we're going to be ready for everything. Have to. The best thing for us to do is just slowly grow to be able to take on the shit that is thrown our way. I'm I kind of don't know what now. I just don't. I I don't want to make the world a darker place, but because there's darkness inside human nature, I'm always going to be able to do it sometimes. And kind of just really sickens me that I have to deal with that for all of my fucking existence. That everyone has to deal with their own darkness for all of their fucking existence. And what am I doing right now? I'm trying to help myself. I don't know if I'm going to upload this because I want it to do some good, but how much good would it do? I don't know. I would like there to be some kind of thought-provoking conclusion to wrap things up in a positive light. Unfortunate to say, I do not have one of those prepared. And I do not know if one is just gonna just pop up and shit. I'm not sure I'm going to be just find myself in some vehicle that's heading there. But I currently don't know how to feel. Like, I don't want to say anything that's too obvious, but it's probably obvious that it's a bit complicated how I feel right now about this randomness thing that's in my subconscious. how I can just, like, random things pop up and just I have to suddenly deal with them now. Whether they're good, whether they make me feel good or feel terrible. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to really live life. I was supposed to fucking tab over this so that, well, you can't really fucking see it with OBS in a way. This would probably be a more relaxing thing to look at than this. I also like looking at the OBS, like the voice meter going up. And it's nice to be able to see how long I've been recording for. There are pros and cons to everything. If I don't upload this video, then I can just have it be whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. I don't have to check myself before I wreck myself. I can just say whatever and process whatever without trying to make it make sense or something, without thinking about, oh, what are people gonna fucking think when I upload this? Like, are they gonna be scared for me? I don't want them to react in a poor way that's going to I don't want to burden them, especially in a way that ends up burdening me. So what can I do to manipulate people to fucking to a good result, you know? I've been thinking about that a lot recently. Mostly today. And I'm not exactly sure why. Just thinking about free will and deterministic shit about manipulation and influence. I don't know if the question of whether we have free will or not is all that helpful. I mean, there's some merit to discussing and thinking about it, but at the same time, I feel like we have both, and we have to deal with the fact we have both. Our actions can be determined and controlled, but we also have the power to choose to do something different. It's just going to be hard. Because, like, I assume that we don't all just go the path of least resistance, you know? But it can be argued that sometimes we go the path of most resistance because of something that we determined or something. Like our experiences has taught us something, has influenced us in a way to where we gravitate more towards the things that are harder in pursuit of something better than what we get from, you know, the path of least resistance. But I feel like I have like choices, and some choices are harder to make than others. I don't know. I'm not going to argue which is right because I don't really care. It doesn't fucking matter to me which one's right. Right now, what's practical for me on my journey is to think about it as at least I have choices, and I can probably go through life not making any, but making choices is some kind of fucking tool where we can deduce and think about what certain actions will lead to plan. Because if we, like, the free will thing is to me feels almost like a survival mechanism, just something we evolutionarily developed to help us survive. Because if it was all deterministic, then we wouldn't need to be conscious at all. We would just, our lives could be unconscious and nothing would change. Like, we'd just live and that's it. There'd be no thoughts about other possibilities, because if life's deterministic, there's no real possibilities. There's nothing we can do to change shit. And believing we can change shit to make things better is just a thing for survival. Makes it easier to survive. I don't really care if it's an illusion or not, but making good choices can be hard some, if not most of the time. And I feel like that fucking sucks. That sucks. I don't know. I don't know what now. Also, an argument of uploading this is I want to connect with people. I want to feel like some people like know what I'm going through, and to feel like I'm not alone, though I'm not sure exactly how I'd benefit from that. Even if they relate, I assume that it's not like they're gonna be able to help much. But I can only assume that if they know what it's like, then perhaps I can just share and talk about my experiences without hurting them, you know? Because like if they know about it, if they've been through it, then I can only assume that they've, you know, they're prepared, or at least they've grown from that experience to where they know how to handle those kind of emotions, at least. I don't know. I want to go for like an hour. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess today I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm itching my back with a back scratcher. I don't know. I don't know about today. It was December 29th, 2024, but now it's like 12:43 a.m. the next day. But I started recording around 11 p.m., so there are a few things that happened today which I don't know. I still don't know what to fucking feel. I want to say that I'm trying my best, but feels like I don't know how it feels. Do I? It's really hard for me. I've done things today and I have to consciously try and remember them. But try and remember things to manipulate my own fucking emotions of how I'm currently feeling. And how I'm currently feeling is... fuck. I guess I'm a little scared. Sad. I guess uncertain, but it's unfortunate that I can't exactly explain why. Maybe what I've said in this video is my explanation. These feelings will pass and change as things change in life from day to day. Today has been mostly, well, I'm talking about the 29th. Today has been mostly, I want to say chill. Not in vibes, but physically chill. I ain't have to do much, I guess. Okay. I gotta talk about what I've done. I ate some baked beans. I put them like in a small bag with some leftover ham that's probably bad or something. But I put it in like a small grocery bag to throw out into a dumpster because I wanted to save money on my trash bags because it's not full at all and I don't want it to stink up the place, which has happened before. Even though the fucking trash can lid is down on it, the fucking smell still fucking creeps out and it pisses it. I don't want to have to deal with that shit. But no, I forgot. I took that shit out and still stunk, or like it started to stink and I'm like, what the hell, why? And I looked in my trash can and realized, oh yeah, I ate some of the ham and there are like ham parts in the trash, ham and fat parts, so that's most likely going to stink as days go by anyway, so fuck my efforts, I guess. But I also vacuum my living room, so I feel good about the amount of dirt that fucking came out of it. And I've played some Minecraft, and I had to add another. I had to add the quirk mod to my mod pack so that only for the function that item frames can be placed on the floor and ceiling. Because I wanted to place item frames on the floor so I can start like a map room, and I couldn't place them on the fucking floor, so I had to figure out what mod does that and then put it in. I don't know how I feel about my current Minecraft world. Especially last night. Fucking last night I felt like all I gotta do is wait now because I need fucking iron and glowstone and shit, and like I could trade for them with my fucking NPC person that I made and like control, like put trades and shit on it. But I have to like wait for those resources to be generated and shit. And I didn't know what to do. Well, I wait. And the same feeling happened in real life, and it's just apparently I get anxious when there's not something that when I'm not doing something, and I feel like I have to just wait. But in Minecraft, like, I don't know. I guess the map thing is part of what I can do because I can just explore and try to get maps and shit, which is going to be kind of easy since I have a fucking chest plate that gives me flying, kind of. All I have to do is jump and I'll fly through the air, but if I let go of spacebar, I slowly float down. But it's because of my mega loot chest plate that I randomly got. Makes things a lot easier. Especially fucking blood moons. Because those have been happening frequently, and last 2 times I like part of my base exploded again, and so fucking I'm like, instead of like having to run through everything, I just fly up into a tree and break a part of it off at the top and just sit in a hole the whole time, waiting for fucking night to go away. And when fucking daytime comes, I can easily avoid enemies by flying around and trying to pick shit up, all the fucking items that are around from like people dying. It's, I don't know, maybe life is weird. Sometimes talking comes with very little cost. I can just talk about Minecraft and it's okay. Mostly. As long as I don't, say shit that I'm not supposed to. But, feels nice just talk about Minecraft when I'm in a better place in Minecraft. I have because that fucking blood moon, I now have options, and because of that fucking quirk mod, I have a map room started. So I have things to work on, though I don't exactly know what the point of it is. I mean, I can explore places without torches. I can explore places without torches. But I would like torches so I can feel safe exploring places in Minecraft. In order to get torches that that actually last and shit, I need glowstone, or else the torches, like, they just go out after a couple of in-game Minecraft days. I don't know. I can definitely make like temporary lit torches with like a matchbox, especially since I have wood generating for slabs and sugarcane generating for paper. So basically I can make infinite matchboxes when I need it. But to like temporarily just delve into some cave or something. Fuck. I guess that's the end of this video. I feel like this isn't too bad to upload. I guess I kind of needed this. I feel a little lighter, but tomorrow, oh yeah, tomorrow, fucking, I gotta go back to work because Monday. Gotta go out to, well, I have it planned to go out so that I can deposit a check into the bank and go get a phone card. So it's definitely gonna feel like it's gonna be busy. A lot of fucking work. And then there's also gotta do 1 hour game dev. So it's gonna feel a lot busier and I'm probably gonna pass out, and it's basically 1 in the fucking morning right now. So I gotta get up at 5 or stay up until 5. So I guess I'm just continuing, but a reflection on me. I made a post recently on one of my social medias about maybe when I record shit, I shouldn't ask myself, you know, what would be entertaining, and instead ask myself, what would I want to share? Because I do like want to share stuff with people, and I don't know why, but So, do I want to share this video? And why do I want to? I think first thing comes to mind is I want someone to know how I feel and what I'm going through, I guess. And also my process. I'm processing things. I'm processing them. And I think this is just true of like wanting to vlog. But I also want to share just little nuggets of shit that I've learned. Like just throw one out there that I've been thinking about for the last 5 minutes. Confidence. I feel like, to me, confidence isn't feeling like you're going to do well at something. Confidence is more of feeling like if things don't go well, you're going to be okay. And so, since that thought or whatever, I think a month ago it started, but like randomly thinking about that, about trying to feel like I stress out about things not going well because, you know, fucking trying to protect myself from pain and shit. But do want to, like, I can definitely stress about the fact that it's 1 a.m. and I'm not sleeping. And it would be better for me to have a good sleep schedule. Even though technically I laid down and was okay with sleeping for longer than just like 30 minutes to an hour. But am I going to be okay even if things go wrong? And I want to say objectively, of course, there is a point where things can go so wrong that I'm not going to be fucking okay. It's going to take some time and probably some other things I'm not thinking about to be fucking okay from worst case scenario bullshit, but like yeah, like I'm experienced enough with some things where I can feel like things can be okay if they don't go as well as I want them to. So I don't know. I guess I'll leave off with that. I don't know about encouraging comments right now, but if there's anything you want to share or add or something, feel free to leave a comment. I usually ask for what people thought was interesting or what made them happy in the video or some shit, because I would like feedback on most of my videos about like what Like, if people watch my videos, what are they getting out of it? And like I'd like to know, so that I'm not like scrambling to try and connect with people. But you know, it's, the morbid ass in me is like, oh, I gotta manipulate. Yeah, I make videos because I want to manipulate people into watching. Shut up, me. You fucking wanker. But yeah, I want to connect and share shit with people, so I don't know. Take care, I guess. Bye.